Ladies and gentlemen, can I please ask everyone to be upstanding to receive your bride and groom, the new Mr. and Mrs. Brian O'Neill. So without further ado, I would like to hand you over to Samantha's dad, Paul.
Finished now? You done? Good evening. On behalf of myself and Breach and Brian and Breach, I'd like to thank everybody for coming today to help celebrate Samantha and Brian's wedding. Because I'm standing here in front of you, I've been reliably informed that a lovely member of my family has opened a book about what minute I'm going to start crying.
Don't you start crying next?
You don't know me, big lad. And as my lovely wife has picked 2 hours, 47 minutes and 13 seconds, I'll try and hold out to them. If you don't mind, I'll get to Samantha and Brian a little later. I'd like to comment on how good the girls look, especially the baby of the group, Sophie. How good the boys look, especially the youngest of the group, Michael and Aaron. As everyone knows, what happens on the stag and hen stays in the stag and the hen. But I'd like to mention one part from each. The best man, Eamon, Tiernan, organised for the boys to go to Prague. And seriously, Tiernan, Irish bar, bed, nothing. In contrast, the girls went to Liverpool. And I'm being told it was organised to a T. When the girls arrived in Liverpool, got to the hotel, their first activity was Dream Boys. And who knew the Dream Boys went totally naked? After each performance, the boys would have walked onto the floor, totally naked, looking for the girls that had the veils. And I was a wee bit disillusioned to learn that the groom's mother fought with Samantha to get the veil as the boys walked past. This is the part I'm going to have to breathe. I thought long and hard of what to say to you about Samantha. But when I stopped overthinking it, it became very easy. Firstly, as of all my children, the strength and support Samantha showed when Breach fell ill. Myself and Breach are very proud of Samantha for the route and drive she has taken in her short life. And we are very privileged to have Samantha as our daughter. If there's one negative in the relationship between myself, Breach and Samantha, Samantha forgets who the parent is. Now, Bran. I've been told that Bran's lovely mother calls him her Kern Bun. Her number one. So I heard she can get a bit feisty after one or two blue wicket KD. So I don't want to get beat later on, and I'd like to present Breeze with these. Samantha and Bran have been together nearly 6.5 years. So pre-COVID, after a visit to my house from Bran, the conversation with Samantha would have went like this. Seriously, Samantha? What, Samantha? Who's that, Samantha? Is he artistic, Samantha? I wanted to share a few examples of this with you. Like the first time we took Bran to Donegal, with my daughters and son-in-laws, but my lovely wife has banned me. Also, like the time the whole family went to Kerry. Don't ever give Bran the kitty, by the way. Who knew somebody needed so many naps? But my lovely wife has banned me. But what I can talk about is when my father died, my sisters told Breeze to take whatever she wanted from the house. So Breeze picked a biscuit tin my father had for years. After 14 years, the biscuit tin started showing a bit of wear and tear. So because of the emotional, sentimental value, Breeze used it to store her tea bags in the kitchen cupboard. On a return trip from Donegal, Breeze went to the cupboard to make a cup of tea and presented with a brand new shiny jar housing her tea bags, with the sheepish Bran standing trying to explain that he had dumped it. It's seriously the only time I've ever seen Breeze angry at Bran. As everyone knows, COVID has been devastating for a lot of people, but it has been a great help for me in building a relationship with Bran. Myself and Breeze were in County Clare for a week, and on the Thursday, Samantha phoned and informed us that they were going into lockdown and restrictions, and could Bran stay for the duration? Who knew 2.5 years later? I must have had a few drinks, but I'm told I said yes. But this time I got to know Bran, and I found him to be a very respectful, generous and kind young man. And his father, Bran, and Breeze must be very proud of him. And I don't say this lightly, and Bran knows me. Me and Breeze are proud to welcome him into our family. You'll be glad to know when you're finished. Firstly, everyone in this room has lost somebody who's thought of every day, but on a day like this, a little more so. Samantha and Bran have placed on your table little shot glasses, and if you would raise a toast for everyone that can't be here today. As of all of our children, we are very proud of our only son, Francis. He actually begged me to mention him today. Francis, in his short 30 years, bought his mother her first Mother's Day card a few weeks ago. I have high hopes of getting my first Father's Day card soon. Francis got married in July to the lovely Rachel. So all single girls out there, sorry, but I'm reliably informed. Good luck to all the single boys. So before I hand you over to best man Eamon, sorry, Tiernan. Okay, love. Tiernan asked me to do that, by the way. So before I hand you over to Tiernan, I would like to present a small gift to Brian from myself and Bridge to welcome him into the family.
Oh, very good. Here, did Joel make that, brother?
This bell has, for some reason, this bell has hung in my house, dividing the kitchen and the living room. And when Brian was going out with Samantha, obviously I wasn't there, Brian queried Samantha, is that bell for your mummy to call you for dinner? Thank you very much.
Well done.
How well done, folks? I'll not be as long as Paul because, one, I'm very bad at public speaking, and two, I'm absolutely starving. I can't tell you how long I've been with friends with Brian. It has been years upon years upon years. And the main thing I know about Brian is that he has the worst luck ever that I know about anyone in the world. Honestly, like, the guy went to a flotation, went to Let's Go Hydro, where it's in a bouncy castle, it's in the middle of a lake, and he still managed to mess up his knee. 10 minutes in, he still managed to mess up his knee. 12 minutes in? 12 minutes in. But the good thing about Brian is that he's always been there for me. He's been there for the rest of the boys and everyone I know. He's very caring, very giving, and he'll do anything for you. But he is labelled as the grumpy old man bastard in Arbor. Simply because he is the grumpy old man bastard of Arbor. He's the oldest one of us, he's the youngest one of us all, but actually the oldest. And I don't know how the hell he's got married first. Because Sam has done an amazing job with his wedding, and Brian had one job he got, to name the tables, and he picks Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings. How did you get away with that? And how has she stuck you for 6 more years? Hopefully it's only 6 more years and it's done now. Only joking, Sam, only joking. And let's get up for Sam for looking absolutely amazing. She looks absolutely beautiful. As the rest of the bridesmaids and the grooms. The groom himself looks gorgeous. And I scrub up pretty well. I'm not skinny, but I scrub up pretty well. When Sam came in to meet the boys, Sam was brilliant. Sam did loads with Brian. She had him out everywhere, up and down the road. Problem was, she was never with us. She took him away from us. I missed my best mate. I had to be pretending like my other mates. No, but Sam's brilliant. The two of them, they're an absolute pair of each other. Both of them look after their mates very, very well. They do everything for them. But they suit each other very, very well because, one, they both like to have the last word in an argument. Two, they have to be always right. And three, they never give in, never do nothing. And they can't Google anything, they always know what's going to be right. So I am going to keep this very short because I'm very bad at public speaking, like I said. And I'll cry because there's a teary person up this road, up in this table, and it's not Breach, it's absolutely me. So I'll start crying soon. So, folks, I'm going to get out of your way. I'm going to let Brian take up with his. If you should all raise a drink to the new bride and groom, Mr. and Mrs. O'Neill. Have a wonderful life together and a wonderful marriage.
Thank you, folks.
Well done. Thank you. Thank you. Let's read this. Hold on. I need to get my glasses. No, I need to get my glasses.
Guys, hang on. Bear with me a second, guys. Will you? Thank you. Now I can see. Bear with me a wee second.
Hold on. Do you need me to stand again?
Yeah, you may hang on.
Hold on.
Get him up here.
Is this thing on here? Yeah. Listen, I was actually going to read out a speech, but I think I'll sing a song instead. What do you reckon? Will we sing a song instead? No?
No, look at her face. She's going, don't be doing that.
Listen, I'm going to read what I've got on here, and it basically says, "Good afternoon, everyone." Right? As most of you are all aware, Bridge and I have 5 kids. 5. I says, now we're as proud as punch of every single one of them. Right? Now, just bear with me because this is a wee bit sentimental for me at the minute. Right, where are we?
Get out of the way.
It is. It is. I'm just feeling a wee. Willie, come on. Yeah, okay. You want to cry with me? Yeah, come on up. Yeah. Come on up. Sure, we can hug it out. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll just hug it out. As most of you are all aware, 5 kids. Now, as far as Bran is concerned, Bran's always been alone on to himself at the minute. Bran's achieved an awful lot in his life. Short life, albeit. He works and he's put himself through 2 degrees while he's holding down a full-time job. Sir Ann, for instance, has been married to Baz, that twat there. St John's man, him. You know, and again, you know, whenever you're talking about parents and things, Sir Ann has 2 lovely grandkids. Sorry, two lovely daughters, 2 lovely grandkids for me and Breach. Then we'll have the boys. My 2 wee mates. My 2 wee surprises. That's what they were. They were a wee surprise. You know what I mean? Just the 2 of them. They're mine. Shit up there. Now, I was going to say there, I've also got another daughter called Hannah, but we found her. We found her in a cabbage patch. She was actually in a cabbage patch when we found her, and we thought, look, take her home.
Is that where it happened?
Yeah.
You're welcome. Nobody didn't want nobody to know that.
Now, let me see. I've actually lost my place here and everything. No, I've actually lost my place. No, it's grand. Let me see. Blah, 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 blah. Who wrote this?
You?
No, it couldn't have been me. I think she's added in. Right. It says here now about Bran. When God was giving out intelligence, our Bran must have got double. Right? Because he's a smart arse. There's no 2 ways about it. He is a smart arse. Common sense does not exist. And I mean that it just doesn't exist. He doesn't even know the name of common sense. Well, some people say that. It's been, let me see. I know. I'm just going to read it out as I've tried to put down as the best as I can. Bran is a bit of a challenger from friends we have when we were at work. Everybody knows Bran works, especially his friends. And he's like Chandler from Friends. If any have ever watched, you know that. Yes, everybody knows Chandler Bing, but nobody knows what he works at. He works. Couldn't tell you what he works at. Right or wrong? There you go. Yeah, there you go. You know what I mean? Nobody knows what you work at, so you have to put that down on paper. Right. Now, As we're all aware, as Paul had obviously stated there, guys, over the past 2 years, it's been a hard 2 years for everybody, I think. Whether you work in the National Health Service, the health and social care, and we all know that there's a lot of people here who work in the health and social care. And I would like to say a big thank you to each and every one of you who work in the health and social care. And long may it continue, guys. You know, you've been absolutely a phenomenal force over the past 2 years. Thank you very much, by the way. Each and every one of you, whether you're dental hygienists, which we have here, Sam, and then we have my wife, works in the pharmacy, you know, and all her friends, they all work in the pharmacy as well. You know what I mean? So, but nobody working now. On the other side of that, and again, as Paul has also says, over the last 2 years, we've actually lost a lot of people. Be they grannies, grandads, mums, dads, brothers, sisters, aunts and uncles. Somebody somewhere has lost somebody. So on that note, I would like everybody to stand with me, give a toast to each and every person, and just give a think. Just think about people that we've all lost. Here's to everybody that we've lost. God love them. Sláinte, sláinte. Now, last but not least, boys, and again, as Paul has absolutely ripped into Tiernan about going to Prague, I, on the other hand, would like to thank Tiernan and Manuel and Pierce for an absolute fantastic time that we had in Prague. And for those people that couldn't go to Prague, well, let me tell you, it was your loss. Right or wrong, boys? What was Prague? Brilliant. Here, teddy bears were great.
I didn't go.
Yes, mate, you're right. It was a phone. Yes, you're right. But again, what a time. Yeah. So, just before I hand over, I would just like to say thank you to Tiernan, thank you to Manuel, thank you to Pierce, thank you to Eamon, Shane, John, and the twins, and Brew. Because Baz, sorry mate, I actually forgot about you. And where's my wee mate Fra? Where's Abdul? Abdul, where are you? There you are there, son. Yeah, I see you. Yeah, and what a weekend, Fra, right or wrong? Absolutely brilliant. So on that, I thank each and every one of you for winning today. I thank each and every one of you for the presents that you've given the kids. And I also thank Sam for taking Bran up our fucking hands. You know what I mean? Now, Sam does look after him. She really does. She looks after him. I'm very, very thankful for that.
Yeah.
So thank you very much, guys. And I'm very sorry for being a wee bit stupid and what have you. Thank you.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for your groom, Brian.
Oh my God.
Evening, folks. Don't you start. I'm going to keep it short and sweet because I'm not much of a talker. On behalf of my beautiful wife and I would like to thank you all for coming tonight. It means a lot to us. Going to ask for a round of applause for our stunning bridesmaids and Flower Girl. Flower Girl's not here tonight. Thank you all so much for helping Sam get down the aisle because she was a state when she got to me, like. A big thank you to my groomsmen and page boy. Where is he? Where's he, Charlie? You're a class bunch of lads. I love you as the bits. Love you too, bro. I can't imagine having any other group of people with me tonight either. For my man, Dad. my mother and father.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you both for everything you've ever done for me. Only now as an adult I understand how you both sacrificed a lot for us growing up. Especially dealing with me. Come on. Problem check. Oh no, she's adopted. It's alright. And Paul and Breach. God, I don't know how you stalked me for 2.5 years. I'm thankful for it. Paul, thanks for teaching me that I don't have to fight every battle. Because when we first started, I was fighting every battle. Breach, thank you for teaching me how you've stuck him for the past God knows how many years. It's like water off a duck's back at this point. I love you both. Most importantly, I want to thank you for raising Sam.
Yeah.
She's perfect in every way. Speaking of my wife, doesn't she look beautiful? There's an old saying, you don't marry the person you can live with, you marry the person you can't live without. And that's what I did. Shut up, you're just going to cry.
Hang on a second. Hang on.
Where's the wee tears? Where's the tears?
Hold on.
Anyway, my point.
Go ahead.
You're gorgeous, intelligent, funny. You brought me out of my shell. You completely changed my life. You're the reason I have a career. You've convinced me to travel the world with you. You're my rock, my friend, my best friend, and my soulmate. And I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you. Now, can I ask everyone to stand? And raise a glass to the love of my life, Samantha Moore. And last but not least, it's dinner time.